Yo guys, welcome to a vlog series. In this vlog, I'll be sharing my experience driving in Lagos and how I try to make money using the most efficient way I can. I'll be exposing how much I made a day driving this particular day, how much I spent on fuel and some other experiences. So stay tuned, guys. So this is exactly how I started my day. I'm talking in terms of fuel. I was practically empty. Well, I still have barely enough to take me towards Lagos Island. So I decided to take my first trip because I was at home at this time. So while I was in my car waiting for a trip, I decided to just check around, check if promotions are currently active and all those kind of things. Then I was especially waiting for a trip on Uber. I had my in driver also on. So eventually I got a trip on in driver and I proceeded to pick up. It was a lady with kids, some of her kids. These kids no one stay one place, so they're just jumping around in the car. I won't have to scold one this particular. Sit back and relax. I guess when I told him sit back and relax, he'd be like, why is this guy talking to me like my daddy? Wow. But you already told him to cancel the trip now.
Maybe it was not now the one, I don't know. But where I was in mile 12 for crying out loud. Coming all the way from Oregon, I'm in Anori. Shall will now wait for you 15 minutes.
Wow.
And I was even trying to call him to even apologize to me. I have not finished reading the message. I was even calling him to say, I'm sorry, it's not like it was a mix-up before I saw this message.
Guys, always try to reach out to your passenger before you embark to pick up. Well, I was at the filling station. I decided to top up my fuel, 10,000 naira to start my day with. Imagine 10,000 naira fuel is about just 20 liters. Well, can't complain. So after filling my tank with about 10,000 naira fuel, the gauge not even go anywhere. You can see the almost insignificant movements in the gauge. Very heartbreaking. Oh no wahala.
Do you have 200?
I don't have a dime. I ain't got no single cash. Thank you.
How are you?
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
So after that trip, I looked for somewhere to park. I looked at my friend again. No significant move. I had to come down from my car, just stand a little bit. I've been waiting here for a while, no trip. And I saw some birds. Out of boredom, I watched some birds. Beautiful birds with bright orange beak and long tail. I was just chilling there, doing some bird sightseeing while I then eventually got a trip. The trip was just around the corner, so I quickly head on there. Unfortunately, I couldn't see this destination this person was going to. I lost my privilege to see destination. So I got to the bank. So the UBA bank just around the corner, and I waited for my rider. The rider eventually came out, and when I started the trip, it was somewhere. It is a part of town I really wouldn't have loved to go to, around Okota Road, Canal Estate. It was horrible. Traffic was there, like it was just mad. I eventually got a trip though after a while from Chicken Republic on Okota. That was where I was going to during this recording. The traffic was much. I haven't had to off my engine for some time, because we can't afford to waste fuel at all. I had to turn off my engine, and the traffic at some point was not even moving at all. See my fuel. It's still where it is anyways. But at some point when the traffic was not moving, I turned off my engine and waited for the traffic to start moving. The road was very bad at that Akota. A lot of drivers were taking one way and the last mile were operating and then seizing cars on the other lane. Instead of them to find out a solution for that bad spot, they are busy taking advantage of the situation. See them, that's their car there. And a smart day inside that motor, so I wanna see. I don't do inside that car. See road. Everywhere maga. See. Almost see road now. Ah, don't avoid this place, man. This place is bad. Yeah, you ordered the ride on Uber. Okay, are you at Apapa Oshodi Expressway? Kia Motors. Okay, please, where are you heading to, please? Okay, fine. All right, I'm coming. So after the trip from Agor Palace, I ended up somewhere around Oshodi axis. So I eventually got another trip from Kia Motors on Apapa Oroshoki Expressway. So I went to pick up the lady and I embarked on that trip. That was my last trip for that afternoon. As at this time, it was almost afternoon already, around 12, 1 o'clock. I'll put the different timelines on this video. So after that trip, I took a nap. I relaxed. I had something to eat, and just chill. All right, now. So I decided to have lunch while I take a break, and I'll continue driving again in the evening.
You can go straight.
Straight, right?
Yeah. This gate you can take right.
Is it right here? Here? You really cannot avoid the traffic in Lagos. This is me trying to do a drop off somewhere around Abramado Soya. I was in traffic, very horrible. Anytime I'm in traffic, I always like to look at my fuel, how the fuel they go down. But the guy that I picked had to tell me to, end the trip in the traffic, 9,900. I will continue the journey with another means. So I turned at Oja under bridge and I went to Ikota shopping complex. While I got a trip from Ikota going to somewhere around Osaka, London. I got a trip from Hand filling station just after Chevron. Just after VGC roundabout. So I did that trip. That trip took me to Osaka, London, where I had to wait. I got a couple of trips going back towards Songotedo, but I really didn't want to go to Songotedo. So I had to wait till I got a trip taking me towards my house. It wasn't easy getting that trip. I had to wait for a while, and I had to wait very patiently before I got that trip. And it was already getting almost dark. As you can see, the cloud is almost getting dark already. At this time, I've done some couple of trips, so I was actually still waiting. I admired this house, very beautiful looking house, somewhere around Sapa, London. And I was hoping, God, give me money, make I get this kind of house. So, you know, sometimes the wait can be crazy. When you wait for another trip, it can be long and almost drive you crazy. I haven't had to change location. I moved forward a bit. Maybe I'll be lucky getting the trip. Well, I eventually got the trip though. First of all to Chevron Drive. Then after I got a trip to Chevron, the next trip I got was all the way to the Lagos mainland, which I was happy about since that was my destination towards my house. So Okay, I got home at about 10:15 that night, and this is the breakdown of my earning. On Uber, I did 19,500 naira, while on InDriver, I did about 14,000 plus, which is an extra 2,300 from my first rider of that day. So, give or take, I did a total of about I did a total of about 35,000 naira on both apps, which is not bad. I took out 10,000 naira for my fueling, so I was left with about 25k. So what do you guys think? I think it's manageable. At least that can solve some problem in the house. So that is it. That's the vlog driving, full day driving. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think it's still worth it driving in 2023? Or you want to quit and get something else? For me, I'm a bit bored. I've been doing it for a while, and to be honest, I'm bored with it. If I see something better, why not? So guys, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.